Hey everybody, just getting this stuff put together for streaming today. So it's gonna be just a sec if you're watching this in the replay. Hey Randy. Randy, can you help me? I have 3 bars of internet. Can you make your phone be a hotspot?
It is.
Okay.
You can just click onto it.
Okay, I didn't know. You sure?
The phone I'm connected to.
Okay. Sorry.
Do you want me to shut the house internet off?
No, you're great, honey. Just keep doing what you're doing. I'm just trying to get the computer to load a page. Would be cool. Would be really cool. I don't know why I expected better from my current laptop anyways, but... What day even is it? It's the 28th. Oh, that's what's going on. No, I don't want to take a survey of YouTube. Boop. Still, it's just gonna be another minute or two. I'm looking forward to hanging out with you guys. How do I get you to actually load? Okay, I have an idea. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking at my nose for a minute. I'll be right back if this works. No, I don't want to stop streaming. How do I share? Copy link. What if I go like this? Nope, it just brings it right back up. Okay. Okay, we're back. I think I have it shared. Randy is checking that for me so that we can see, because if that's the way to do it, then I shouldn't even have to try to use my computer in the future. Oh geez, that was from the 21st. Still trying to... Hey Mitch, hey Star. Okay, it seems to be working. Very cool. Oh my gosh.
Looks like it posted under your thing from 51 minutes ago.
No, I just did another post. And people are coming in, so it seems to work.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey Lindy. Sorry, does the camera look... Is it like laggy to you guys? I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I've been fighting with my computer. That's okay though. Everything's fine. Hey Laura. Yeah, Randy is hanging out just for a bit. We have somebody coming over that needs payment, and then I'm just double triple checking to make sure. It's a little laggy, so I don't want to have to restart the stream now that I just sent out the link.
I'm gonna run outside and get things ready for the mail.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Randy. And it's just, no, I don't want to. Sometimes I hate the way Patreon, just their user interface. And our internet's slow. I give up. Hey guys, how's it going? I woke up an hour ago. We went to bed at 5 in the morning. We're just on night shift hours here lately. It's been pretty frazzled, I'm not gonna lie. Just trying to get we woke up and apparently the gentleman that mows our grass can we motor our grass? So I need to like pay him. But he did it at like 10 this morning. And I don't know, I wish I'd been awake to pay him while he was here instead of him coming back. Because I don't want to hassle him, you know. And then, I don't know, like, just every, like, I just, like, I feel like 10,000 angry bees, freaking out all at the same time. So, it's not showing. Cool. There's that. How do I delete that post? I don't think I can. Closing it. No, he doesn't accept PayPal. He's an old school cash only, like under the table mow your grass kind of guy. He does a great job and he does it for dirt cheap. Hey Sharon. Right on. It's everybody's different, Manaya. Oh, it's super laggy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I just want to craft and like craft into like I want to find a Zen space. Yeah, it's we had gotten some logo mugs made. Let me check and make sure that I'm attached to go into space. Cool. I think it's all just in my head. Like, do y'all ever do that where like you're like having everything's good, you're just going insane? Like, does that happen? Hey Kizzy. Okay, cool. Thank you, Laura, for because it's like if I go like this on my screen, it looks like so I'm like and I want this to be good quality for you guys because I'm so excited actually for our second patron exclusive live stream. So Manaya says I've got my coffee and some pop stickers and I'm at work and ready to craft. Very cool. I haven't finished anything. I haven't done anything since last week. Like we did do some resin casting, so I should specify I haven't done anything over here on right on. And I have to remember that this is patrons, like our kind of inner circle of people, not just if I were doing a regular live stream right now, there'd be people blowing up being like, oh my god, this is happening, what's wrong? And I'm like, I can't help but it's laggy, you guys. So I need to calm down. So I don't know, I kind of need to tidy up my workspace. I kind of want to just craft. Kind of need to finish this necklace that we started last week. Like that's Laura says I've got breakfast coming from Perkins. I've been a hermit after a bunch of doctor visits yesterday. Right on. I have shortbread, bottle of Bailey's, and PJs surrounded with wire, ready to go. Oh, y'all are getting me into my zone. Okay, let's do this. I need some Bailey's. Yvette, we're making coffee and working on 3 projects. Yikes. You got this, girl. You got this. I'm really excited to hopefully get to see you in Memphis. Where did my tripod go? There it is. I'm going to flip the camera around and let's start wire wrapping. Get straight to crafting. Yeah, I am going to ask that, yeah, just be patient with me while we get that kind of taken care of and everything. I bet you better be. Ah! Oh, that's going to be so cool. We still haven't established that something else I need to do. Okay. Y'all, I gotta get my head on straight. I'll be right back. That'll be good. Just knock into the canister of MAC gas. Okay. So when was the last time I actually kept up with. What day even is it? It's the 28th. Okay. So we need to, like, it's whenever I get frazzled like this, and there's just, sometimes it turns out to be the same, like 3 to 5 thoughts or projects or like monumental feeling tasks that just grind, like it's spinning wheels in the mud. Like I'm just getting myself into a rut. So I'm gonna get everything out. I need to ship Etsy, which is going phenomenally, by the way. I need to shoot a video. Not entirely certain what on. Let's do 3D tree. That'll be tomorrow's. Okay. 3D tree on crystal. That'll be tomorrow's video. And see, now that I actually sit down putting pen to paper, all the thoughts that were grinding me into a rut, they like run and hide in the corners. So, ooh, Mitch says, need to get a basic set of everything to get me really started. I have 18 and 20 gauge mostly. Right on. Now, next month's craft along kits, we're going to be sending out some 16 gauge wire. In probably conjunction with either some more 26 or 28 gauge. So I'm really excited about that. But yeah, 16 gauge, like the wire gauges that I use the most are 16, 18, 20, and then 28, 6, and 28. And then 18 gauge square and 18 gauge half round. So 7 different sizes that I use the most. I need to cast those resin pieces for that custom project, make cabs. Yeah, and so I'm just going to keep this book on hand. Yeah, sit down and pay bills, right? Fortunately, Randy takes care of all of that. I need to do my Big Vig, my business Instagram, and my vlog Instagram, which the Big Vig also now takes care of our Facebook. And then Patreon, which this is today's post for Patreon. So that one's done. Cool. See, we can do this. We're getting my thoughts all in order, calming down. Ah, right on. Oh, that'd be super cool. I really appreciate that, by the way. Like, I hope y'all are getting your money's worth at a Patreon. Okay, so I'm just gonna set that there. So next time I start to feel like 10,000 angry bees, I can put those bees on paper, and we can get it figured out. And see, now I have mental space to actually think, if that makes sense. So the way that I'd like to finish this necklace is I have some of these chains here that I had pre-cut them to be like the base chain length for whenever we do, oh, thanks, Manaya. No one can read it, apparently. Because, like, I'll make notes about, like, Patreon shipments for Randy, and he's like, I know you tried, but I cannot read what this says. And I'm like, oh, crap. But yeah, I had made this, 8 or 9 inches long, or 18 to 20 inches long, I think, maybe. I don't know, 16 to 20. How long is this? 6. This is 19 inches long, so I'm going to cut it in half, and then I'm going to show you guys what it is that I'm going to do. So it's not too laggy for you guys. Ooh, Mitch says, I've been waiting so eagerly for tonight. I miss Tuesday and Thursday. Right on. Ooh, a starter kit would be a really good idea. And, I don't know, I need to, that'll be something that I write down. Something that I'd really like to do is make us instead of having like an Amazon wish list page that's like recommended products for oh, excellent. Okay, cool. Then it truly is just me. Thank goodness. um Instead of making an Amazon list that's like recommended products, I want to put a comprehensive list on our website that's like a page that's like my beginner guide to wire wrapping, like just the tools and materials that it's like, if my I don't want to jinx it, but if my house got burnt down or got taken away in a tornado, or if I had to start over, these are the things, like first wave of like absolute essentials, second wave of like these things are really stinking useful, but you don't have to have them right out the gate, and then the stuff that it's like non-essential but really nice to have. Um, yeah, so just don't hold your breath because there's no telling when that might actually get done. Like Randy's been fighting for 2 days now with the house internet. It's just like he's been doing these speed tests, and it's like, oh, if he knows the numbers and stuff, but it's bad. Like it's very, very bad. Like we're 16 chicken nuggets under what we're supposed to be, or something. I don't even know if he's back inside yet. But no, and that's, it bothers me because it's, not only do we pay for the internet to try to, not like we pay a whole bunch and have it fancy or anything, but we do want it to work. It'd be nice. So I'm going to open up. This is an 18 gauge 1/8 inch ring. We have our own router and we've reset it. We've turned it off for a few hours. It's just a mess. And then I think he said whenever he connects to the phone, when the phone makes a hotspot, he's getting like 18 chicken nuggets. So I don't know what's going on. So I've threaded that on there. Hey Inger, how's it going? But yeah, and that's kind of, inhibiting him from doing what he does on his YouTube channel and with his stuff, and like all the stuff that he enjoys doing is very much online, like with his games and different things. So, and I want that to be nice for him, because the poor man puts up with me all the time. He deserves something nice. So whenever I have a very thin chain like this, which I think this is their 20 gauge wire from the ring ward, I'll double up on it. That way I have 2 attachment points. And I don't know, I feel like it makes it look a little bit more substantial than if I were just doing a single chain. Coming off of, like if I had done just a single thickness, I think that would have looked a little dinky. Whereas having the 2, hey Northpaw, how's it going? Oh no, Jim is not here. Crap. Can somebody DM Jim the link? On Discord. Aw, thanks, Manaya. Did I get any more? I have not had a chance to touch my jeweler's saw. Like, it's... Excuse me. Unfortunately, I don't know, like, I don't get to do all the stuff that I want to do, unfortunately. Like, but I do want to practice some more. I found some pliers that looked like they'd be a super duper game changer for... What am I doing? I need to clasp before I close that. That like would hold the mandrel, like hold the coil. That's what it's called. Of rings. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my water. Hey, Delphi. Hey, Boo. Okay, what did I do with my clasps? World may never know. Uh-oh. I don't know what I did with them. They're probably, hopefully, somewhere in the house. Right on. Oh, right on, Yvette. Hey, Jeannie, right? Right on, Manaya. Thank you. And I'm scrolling through making sure that I didn't miss to... How old is your router? Mine got old and needed replacing, worked much better after. Honestly, it is probably like maybe 4 or 5 years old. So yeah, we do have boosters. Ooh, Sheena had said, "Hi Yvonne, thanks for this month's craft box. Delighted with it, especially the crystal. It's so cool." Right on. I started freaking out like whenever I had sent out the kits and then did the unboxing video. I didn't realize that I was unboxing one of our $30 kits, and I really didn't want people to think that I was being misleading, because there are some folks apparently that will like send out like promo boxes for their company to YouTubers to be like, "Hey, unbox this and give people this link so they'll buy stuff from us." And then it turns out that they send way more in the box than what they actually typically send out. And I'm like, that's just not a good business model. Like, longevity is the point of this, kind of, is what I feel like. I've lost my clasps. I'm just gonna use a brass one. It's gonna have a different colored clasp because those are right here. But yeah, the whole goal behind all of this is like long-term stable, livelihood. And so I'm like, that's not good for business. But I was afraid that people would feel like I wasn't giving a whole lot in the kit. But just quantity-wise, I wanted people to feel like, it was worth your money. Okay, so now the clasp is on there, and now I'm gonna find, there it is. I have a spool of this 18 gauge chain. Which is a 4mm size link. And these are from the Ring Lord. Ooh. Oh no. Yeah, right? To drink the coffee or not drink the coffee. Yeah, right, Lindy? Ah, gotcha. Well, thank you anyhow, Manaya. Right on. Now the moon is just a is just the wire, but I do love the incorporation of like hybrid pieces. Truly are still my favorite. I'm gonna try it on. See how it wears. Let's see. Who dat? Is there somebody at my front door? Oh, it's Wendy. Sorry, honey. I didn't mean to lock you out. And there he goes. Okay. Check out that necklace, y'all. I thought it was going to be pretty honking huge, and it is, but I love it.
What?
I love and miss you.
You never miss me.
Just
I
for
ain't
me,
been gone
just
for
for
a
a
minute.
minute. You just had some crud on me.
Oh,
How's Pam doing?
she's good.
Yeah,
They're crazy busy.
I bet.
Rabbits.
Okay.
Just rabbits.
It's show season and stuff, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, I made a thing.
Hey, you finished it.
I had the same, literally, 3 thoughts making ruts in my head. Like, I was feeling so overwhelmed and so, like, yeah, it's life.
Oh, okay.
They're our patrons. They know I'm a mess. Like, I don't have to, like, keep it together.
Well, I'm like, why are you talking to me?
No, because I miss you and I love you. And you tolerated me all morning.
Yeah. Well,
I love you. They think the router might be old. Do you think that might be something wrong with it?
I highly doubt it.
Because it is like 4 or 5 years old, but we paid an arm and a leg for it. Yeah, we had gotten like a business router and stuff. I haven't heard from Andy, so I don't know. And let's see, coffee and bubble water here. Pardon my quietness. Been a illocution today.
Drinking
Working
boba.
on tiny things. No, no, I don't mind a bit. I like getting to just hang out with you guys. Always drink the coffee. Ah, thanks, Mitch. But no, I love it. It kind of fills up that space. I'm really in love with this necklace. Do what?
Are you still?
The laptop is straight fucked. Like, you can mess about with it if you want, but I swear to dog, I'm gonna hit it with something. Like, I'm gonna smack it. But I hate that laptop right now. Like, between the internet being slow and YouTube being like, that's not how you do live streams anymore, and then the laptop being like, you want me to save the password to this page? I'm like, I didn't put in a password for this page. Stop giving me pop-ups. But yeah, anyways. Do y'all want to see some resin? Nothing. I ended up doing everything that I needed to do just on the phone.
Okay, well, you're connected to the phone now.
Oh, well, thank you.
So
I'm just going to close it because...
it didn't seem like it was troublesome to me.
You know, fuck you, my love. Fuck you. Let's go undo some resin. Penny says, tell Randy he is just as much a part of these streams and conversations as the rest of us. Of course I'm going to talk to him. Don't smack the dog. Oh, he comes in like, and loves on the dog. Okay. Yes, whatever the question is. Let's go do some resin. Because we have y'all seen the movie Queen of the Damned? And Akasha, the lady who plays the vampire lady. Routers really unfortunately need replaced every couple of years because so much changes with the way our internet progresses. There is that. I have a charity ball in November and that would look amazing. Oh, Mitch. Yeah. Okay. So, I made some originals and then I made a mold of the original because the necklace component has multiple of like the same piece, and I was like, instead of just casting the same, like carving the same thing over and over again, I'll just make the little components, and they look kind of jank right now, but that's because they're not painted and done yet. But we're gonna have these, and then I'm gonna be setting like a little cabochon in there, and then once it has the paint and stuff on it, it'll bring out those details, I hope. So there's that. And then whenever I mix them up, we have some, do y'all want, let's get the camera flipped around so that you can get an up close, super satisfying view, hopefully. Look at him, man.
How are you going to connect these together?
I was going to drill a little hole. Why you always gotta be right? Okay, here's an idea. Can I tell you my idea? We lay the wire and then put resin over it. We got this. Yeah, he's my favorite. I'm gonna flip this around. There we go. That's our curtain. Crank it on down. My nice messy work surface. Everybody says hi, Randy. How do you say? Oh, you're a patron too. Oh, he can see. I forgot. Okay, so this is a mold that I had made using some like press mold compound from like Hobby Lobby. Like you make like a putty out of it. Gotcha, Manaya. Ooh. Now these ones, it has a really matte finish because I made the original from polymer clay, but I think I want to make a bunch out of polymer clay and then shine them up and like seal them and then make molds of them. That way in our craft along kits we can actually have some properly like domed donuts, because the donut mold that I have, I like it, but I also kind of hate it because it has these flat bottoms. And I really wanted a perfectly like dome bottom, like not flat at all. But I want a mold that has that many that is like donuts though. Um. Oh, hey, Randy. I found the broom. Yeah. We actually had to buy a new broom because I'd lost the other one. So now here's a dirty little leaf mold. Now with the resin that I use, it takes some time. Huh? The comments are not nearly what they are on the main. Yeah, but it's nice. I can actually keep up with it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so it gets these like little swirlies and stuff. But I think those will sand off. But also when that happens, I don't really mind. I think it looks kind of cool. And then here we have some crystals, right, North Paw? Well, I'm hoping to get these, like, the backs sanded up and kind of nice, and have some of them go out in the craft-along kits. These were not with Art and Glow. These were with Smooth Cast 325. Art and Glow takes, like, 24 hours to cure, whereas this stuff, cures in, like, 10 minutes. Like, it has, like, a 30-second pot time. Like, it says 2.5-minute pot time, but I don't trust it as far, like, mm-mm. You know, this was the first bit that I did that was some that was old. It had, like, exceeded its shelf life, and 30 seconds in, like, it just reacted so quickly, and, like, I felt bad to waste so much resin, but we'll see. I'll find something for it. But yeah, I really like these crystals. We're just watching open mouth doing Christy. Yeah, well, I mean, it's fun. I really like that's one of the things that I watch a lot on Instagram is just people unmolding stuff. Right on, Mitch. But I really like, and I'm actually going to be mixing up a batch of this and pouring it in the stream. But I'm not going to be able to talk or look at questions because it's really, like, it's quick. Now, these are some new molds that we had gotten that I've been experimenting with. And I'm really excited. Oh, I love those little... Also, we have these kind of honey-colored honeycombs that I'm going to put copper tape around the edges and electroform it. And make some, like, put them in the craft-along kits for, like, honeybee themed stuff. I don't know when we'll have enough to do that, but it's the goal. Like, I'd like to try that. Yeah, check out how cute that looks, even with the little swirlies. I love it. Now, all of these, though, we're going to have to sand down the back. But that's fine. Now, I love these big boys. Can you electroform with the shiny gold look or only copper? Now, the electroforming, as far as I'm aware, like, you could do gold electroforming, or, like, gold plating, but that's very expensive. And with the copper, what it is the copper builds up on the surface of, like, wherever, if I, put some copper tape on this and electroformed it, it's just building up copper. So it's still going to be copper toned. Mitch says, how the heck do I do all my complicated cakes but can't wrap wire, not even fancy, just, oh, you'll get it, Mitch, keep going. A lamp working, this is the first time I've been able to watch a live stream. I'm stoked. Hey, Ashley! Sorry, just lamp working, like, gets my my jimmies in a ruffle. Like, I get excited about that. Hey, Jim! How's it going? Can't stop chainmailing for a month, and poof, the gnomes come around, right? And then there's another one. But yeah, I really love the look of this stuff. Except for that bit of milky white that gets in there, but I do think that that'll sand off, hopefully. Does this mold have a distortion in it, or... Yeah, this mold has a little bit of a thing
Is
going.
that milky white only from the molds?
No, it's the resin.
Because it doesn't seem to do that on the bigger stuff.
It doesn't, but it did on one of the other ones. Where'd it go? I don't know. I don't. It did on this one. It's whenever I get to the bottom of the jar,
Oh,
if
okay.
it's not mixed properly or if it starts reacting, um, then that's kind of what goes down. So let me go grab my mixing cups.
What I mean is like these guys. It doesn't do that white on
Those
these.
ones I pour at the. Those are the first ones I pour. They're the priority.
Right.
So it's at the very beginning of the pour, whereas the ones like these ones, I've worked my way over. That's the bottom of the cup. So if it's not mixed as thoroughly, or if the reaction has started happening, I'm suspicious that that's why that happens.
Okay.
Like I don't know, but that's the only difference is these ones are the very beginning of the pour, and these ones are happening at the tail end.
Well, it's not the only difference. These are in this, then these are in those.
That's true. That is true.
That's what I was asking.
Okay, I hadn't thought of that. Do you want to do me a favor?
Maybe.
Be cameraman for me a little bit? It's just for like 2 minutes.
I'm supposed to be watching the front door.
Oh, yeah.
2 minutes.
And you can just keep it down and just turn the head one way or the other. You know, you're the cameraman, you do what you want. I love you.
Won't you let me do my job?
Just let me micromanage you. Okay, so I'm gonna start dyeing. I need a stir stick. Excuse me, cameraman. And then I go down this like wild fantasy way of like having a torrid affair with my cameraman. Okay, now you're being creepy. What? Can you read me comments?
No.
Why no? What are people saying?
Terrible things.
Really?
I have no idea. I'm
Oh.
not reading the comments. I'm focusing on you.
Okay, I need a marker.
What do you need a marker for? Just use the lines of the cup.
No, one of them is going to be the A cup, the other one's going to be the B cup, so I need to differentiate. Thank you, cameraman. Oh no, Mr. Cameraman, don't kiss me. What if my boyfriend finds out?
Who are you talking to?
Myself, mostly. Shut up, cameraman. So this one's gonna be A. Which one's A? A. B. 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 B.
So, are you marking over the lines in which you need to read?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna do 1 ounce of part A and part B. And this way, these little cups are like cheap and very just like, but these are the cups are kind of expensive for just throwing away or like getting a single use out of them. And this stuff is really hard on my silicone, like it heats up and ruined a couple of my silicone reusable cups.
Okay, well, theoretically, these live streams on Saturday should stay troll-free, because the only way you have access to the link is if you're a patron.
Unless somebody pays $1 to start yelling at me about my armpits. In which case they're a patron. I guess they can do that. Like, I'm not good at setting boundaries, so y'all should be self-policing. So, okay.
Oh, Lord.
You wanna come in?
Someone's like, did someone order a pizza? And I was like, well, yes, we had pizza last night, actually. How did you know? And then they're like, I don't have any money to pay for pizza. And I'm like, oh, I see where this is going.
This cup isn't big enough. Oh, this is bad. I mean, it might be, except that it's not.
What are you doing?
I'm mixing part A and B together in a third container.
Uh-huh.
I'm doing science, Randy.
Are you?
And I'm going to put a whole bunch. This is the gold mixative alcohol ink. I did like 3 slap squirts. Oh, these cups are super satisfying to stir in. I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have enough space to fit the ounce of the part A. How big are these cups? How many cups? Perfect for small drinks. They're 3 ounces. Oh no. I should be able to fit it. It says it's 3 ounces. Let's do it. Let's try it.
1 ounce plus 2 ounce should not
No,
equal...
1 ounce plus 1 ounce is 2 ounce.
Right.
See, it works. Now this is the part where I have to go super fast immediately.
Like liquid gold.
Mm-hmm.
Vaughn used speed. It was not very effective.
I have to be careful.
Well, what about this one?
Just the one. Which one? No, I have enough of those. Sorry, it took me a sec to realize what you were talking about. Okay, coming into the right.
It's very difficult to get a good view.
Sorry. Let's do this gold rose. And already I can feel it on my hand getting very warm.
And this is why editing works.
Yeah. Okay, and there we go. Fuck yeah, that worked. Okay, so that's how we pour resin, you guys. Now we'll come back and unmold these in like 20 minutes.
So how do I... You know what? I'll let you do it.
How do what? How do what, love? Oh, the flip around? Hey, guys. Okay, so. Let me get the thing back up. Bionic hand. Oh, I feel like I missed some stuff. Just like 16 onion greens are sitting in the sink until I can get to them. Right on. Science and magic and stuff. I'll leave cash on door for pizza, right? Ooh, Christy says, I'm getting ready to start more resin pieces, this time using some flowers that I dried in some dandelion fluff. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I've been watching some, where'd my coffee go?
This is YouTube, not Pornhub.
For now.
When I start doing Pornhub videos on crafting.
Maybe. Okay, found my coffee. Setting my butt in my chair. Hey, Randy, my love. Could you set me a timer
No.
for like 30 minutes?
No.
Why not?
There's already someone for 20 minutes.
Oh, well, thank you. You're perfect. Did you know? Don't sass me. No, sorry, I'm having mood swings today. Okay, so what were we talking about? I've been watching some resin casting tutorials by like wood turners and stuff. I gotta get a pressure pot. Like 100%. I just stared into the light. 100% have got to get a pressure pot. Like the crystal clear. Like it wouldn't work for the smooth cask that I'm using right now, but for the stuff that takes like 24 hours to cure, we could get some like crisp, crystalline, not a bubble in it, casts with the Art and Glow and with illuminite. I don't know how to say it, but yeah. So I was just like working on that. Thanks, Manaya. Tornado as well as Fluff was just like about. Gotcha. Now, I wonder. I don't know. Resin's very like viscous and like it's like trying to. I wonder if there's ways that you can do like, so you have a silicone sheet, right? And you put some resin, maybe a UV resin, on the silicone sheet, and then set the dandelion fluff into it, like kind of like how I make sheets of clay and then stamp it and cut it out and then bake it and then dome it in resin. Well, what if you make like little thin sheets of resin with the dandelion fluff just stabilized in it? And then if you're making like a domed cab and it's like this big, but the back of the cab, is that size, then you cut it out to that size and then set it on there almost like you're backing it with like a film. But then you have the risk of trapping bubbles. I don't know. I don't know. Because I know that there's ways. There's people who very successfully make beautiful stuff with resin all the time, and I have no idea how they do it. Like, it feels beyond me. Chrissy says, I know some of that stuff so nice. I watch this guy, I can't remember his name, that he makes some crazy awesome stuff. Right? It's about how I feel about everybody on YouTube. It's like, I don't know their name, but I watched them and they're awesome. Like, teeny tiny bit of mother of pearl and clear resin on a crystal mold. Ooh, that would be so pretty. Yeah, we have a bunch of these like inference colors that it's like the powder looks white, but then whenever you mix it, it's like violet. Or I was watching one that this guy made like beautiful, like opalescent mother of pearl looking blanks for like pens. And I was like, because the crafter in me was like, what if we like took that and cut it into like slabs and then just cabbed the slabs the way that you would with like gemstones, and I then just had like, instead of it being cast resin, it's cabbed resin, like but that would be like that would be a lot of work for one cabochon. But I mean, it is with stone too, but I don't know. I've put a lot of coffee into my body. I need to go get some of it out. So, bio break. Everybody get a fresh cup of coffee. And bio break. Be right back. it crashed. Huh. Okay, hey, sorry, phone was like off. So let me make sure that the battery's up. Hey Randy, could you do me a favor and type into the chat that it crashed, but we're back? Thank you. Okay. Are y'all still there? We're still here. And just for in the future, if that ever happens, it's especially on this Patreon exclusive live streaming, we will always say hey. And bye. Oops. Super durable. Okay. So these are some of the cabochons that were sent out in the craft along kits. So the ones that look like this have been, oh, now it's super blurry. There we go. Yeah, it was. Sorry, let me transition tripods. There we go. The ones that look like this have already been domed in resin, and I would not recommend baking these because the resin doesn't hold up to high temperatures like that, like not even the low temperature that polymer clay bakes at. Whereas these ones here are polymer clay, solid all the way through. They've already been baked once, but you should be good to be able to bake them again. But I have not sealed them with anything, so you can go through it, like you can bake it and then varnish it. But I kind of wanted to just show you guys how these would look if you were to varnish it, because it really does come to life. And this is just the Gloss Mod Podge Ultra.
You got one of them that's a glow in the dark in your hand?
Oh yeah, this one does glow in the dark. Well, if you want to turn that back on, babe, I want to turn this one off if I can. Okay, let me charge it. Oh, I've got, okay. So this one, the ones that look like this, glow in the dark. Like you can kind of see how it glows. So, am I getting sick? Why do I keep coughing? But charging it up with the black light, overexposing the camera. So there you can see, yeah, it glows really nicely.
Where'd you get all these hands?
Yeah, right? Thank you, baby. Could you turn that light back on for me? Thank you. Okay. Oh, thank you, love. So, yeah, and Manaya, so the triple thick, but you can just use, oh, this is a mess. I'm going to set that there. It's all over my hand. I'm looking for products to replace PIM. And so far, I really like this spray-on gloss. Let's see what it says. Can be applied to almost any surface by spraying, brushing, or pouring. Protect work surface with newspaper or drop cloth. Don't just pour it directly onto your hand. Shake bottle gently for 15 seconds. Oop, I skipped that. First, test spray on the drop cloth as the nozzle may sputter. Prime the nozzle with a few pumps before spraying over project surface. Test a small area before general application. Spray on an even coat 6 to 8 inches from the surface. I did it way too close. But you can see we have a little bit of doming going on. I think if I had sprayed a few further out, that would have been better. But I'm actually going to go through. I'm going to stick my fingers in it. Just to make sure that there's a good surface area coverage. Yeah, right? And so we'll leave that on. Right? Oh, wait, did it? Oh, yeah. Oops. Y'all, don't do what I do. Do what I do, but better. So we've sprayed that, and we'll come back to it here in a bit, because hopefully that'll give a really nice effect. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. Yeah, 100% pleased with this necklace. I was afraid it was going to be a little heavy, but for its size, it is not particularly cumbersome. I really like it. That is cool. I'll have to get pictures and crap of it later from Etsy. And you take the moon, and you take the moon. So now we have, let's make, what do you guys want to make? Let's make some earrings. Or something. I don't know. I want to wire wrap this piece of bismuth. It's so cool looking. So cool looking. What color should we wrap it in? Now, bismuth is conductive, I'm pretty sure. I don't want to risk it, so I'm not going to be doing any, and it's metallic. So I don't want to do something that's going to do liver of sulfur or electroforming. So maybe we can go with a nice silver 18 gauge. Let's do a nice silver 16 gauge. This is bismuth, or did you mean the spray? This is the spray that I was using.
Why? There's nobody outside.
And it's indoor-outdoor, so I really want to try this with, oh, Penny. Do what? What'd you say? Did you say you're indoor-outdoor? Jesus Christ, love. Gemini Christmas. I love that name. There we are. So I'm gonna pull off about 2.5 feet. Bismuth is a metal, I think, that, you know, I'm gonna Google it and then we're gonna talk about it, because that's a process that I go through whenever. My friend Laura gave me a piece of bismuth when she was in college, and it forms like in these really cool like crystalline structures. Like, and I'll show you guys real quick. I really like getting to hang out with y'all, by the way. Hey Google. I don't think I pronounced it correctly. Okay, yeah, bismuth, see? But that's how it be looking. Oh, geez, I didn't mean to click it. But yeah, it forms naturally into those shapes. Rainbow bismuth. Let's find out a little bit more about it, shall we? It's a chemical element with the symbol Bi and atomic number 83. It's a pentavalent post-transition metal. I have no idea what that means. Industry makes use of bismuth compounds as catalysts in manufacturing acrylonitrile in starting material for synthetic fibers and rubbers. Holy crap. It's a crystalline brittle metal, that's good to know, which resists being magnetized and is repelled by a magnetic field. It is also an unusually high electrical resistance for metal. Huh. The thermal conductivity is lower than any metal except mercury, and it has an unusual property that, like water, it expands as it freezes. Well, holy smokes, this is pretty cool. Bismuth is a chemical element in the symbol. May occur naturally, although its sulfide and oxide form important commercial ores. The free element is 86% as dense as lead. So it is like super lightweight though too. But I wonder, do they do anything in color enhanced? Yeah. So this is the same process I go through anytime I'm searching stuff. Oh, right on, Delight. Wait, been using Randy's heads already. Eee, Mitch! Just deciding what I shall put on your outfits as. Why is bismuth so colorful? The color is from a thin film of bismuth oxide that forms on the surface of the crystals or formed in air. The iridescence is a result of the film interference. Light waves constructively or destructively interfere as they bounce off the bismuth oxide and oxide air interfaces. Well, holy smoke. So it just does that on its own. That is stinking gorgeous. I tell you what. Okay. We learned some things. I will not place my tablet on the top of a rickety pile. I'll put it in between two rickety piles. So it is good to know that it's brittle. So I'm going to want to kind of keep it protected from stuff. You know, that way if it falls, I don't want it like hitting a corner or something. Ooh, and there's the timer. Yeah, let's go and mold this stuff real quick, and then we'll wrap some bismuth. I heard that, baby. Thank you. Okay. Is it gonna rain today? It does. Oh, look at that dog. Hey, Sam dog. Oh, I love you. You're the best boy. Don't tell your Bubba I said that. He's the best boy, too. Oh, hey, Z. Hey, I didn't see you there eating your feet. Oops. Okay, so we're back in here, and it's time to unmold. Let's see how this goes down. Now, all of them have that... Oh, I don't know if I mixed it very well. Or maybe my mixture balance was off. Ooh, because it has this, like, surface goo. Oh, no. Ruh-roh. Oh, no! Randy, I ruined everything. Oh, no. No, look, I don't think I mixed it right. Oh, no.
Ew.
It's all goopy and bad. Oh, this is horrible.
Why would you do this?
I didn't...
How could you have done this?
Are you shitting me? So this sucks. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Randy, don't get your finger out of there. Okay, other... No! Stop it! Are all of them like that? Oh, no. Oh, this is the worst.
Ew.
Yeah, see, I told you. Oh. Well, shit. Excuse me. So, and what happened is there's still some sitting in the cup. I think my mixture was off. It was about the same amount in the bottom of each cup. Oh, well. Okay. So, that sucks.
So you want me to do another 10 minutes, maybe?
No, it would have been set up by now. This is a mess up.
What happened?
Whenever I was pouring them into the cup, I don't think it got mixed well enough, or my measurement was off. Like maybe too much stayed in the original cup. If that makes sense.
Yep.
All right, glove up. Let's see how this goes. Right on, Penny. Ooh, Ireland is rain today. Hey, Mr. D. So, that being said, what we're going to be doing now is trying to clean out the molds. And then I'm going to do a waste batch where I pour clean, properly mixed resin excuse me, into the molds to try to it had this like film over the surface. Oh god, it's just gushing everywhere. Okay, over the trash can. Oh, Randy, I hope I didn't ruin these molds. How do I need to do research and find out how to remove this compound. You know? Because it started. Because I don't want to rinse it down the sink.
Yeah, no, don't rinse it on the sink. Maybe a garden hose?
Maybe. Yeah, I need to do it in a place where the chickens won't get to it. Because I don't want them eating goopy.
Well, keep them out up front.
Easier said than done.
Give everything another 10 minutes.
Okay.
I mean, it's goopy.
Can you help me on glove? Just over the trash, I'm dripping. There we are. Okay, thank you. Alrighty. Yeah, we'll revisit this after the live stream. Oh no! Do what?
Second sock is always easier.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Right? Well, one of them was still warm. That one was cold. I don't know. It's sometimes this happens. I do think my mixing was just off. Oop, where we at? And so that happened. I am gonna follow Randy's advice and just give it more time. Maybe since the mixture was off. If we give it more time, I don't think it's going to set it. It's not going to be salvageable, but maybe cleanup will be a little easier. So let's buy a wrap. Day in the life. Oh no. Well, fortunately, I had made, I think, enough of that mold. Rubbing alcohol can also help clean the surface. Okay. Right? Okay. Adventure. That's good to know about the rubbing alcohol, though, Kim. I'll definitely have to try that. But fortunately for the mold for the project, I had cast enough already for the necklace. So I was going to try to make extras, but we may not be able to do that. What's up, baby? Well, how'd you died? Yeah, that'll happen. Okay. So let's see.
I'm no longer the world's champion.
Oh, Randy. On what game?
DBZ.
Ah, gotcha. Now,
Grind this crap out.
this is some super stiff, actually not as stiff as I remember. This is 12 gauge. No, that was something else. This is 12 gauge aluminum. Right on, Mitch. Well, it's, these things, they do happen and it's okay. And it's, used to, I might have gotten like upset with myself or like frustrated or.
Mailman.
Male lady.
He's a mailman.
Meow meow. I really wish they wouldn't bark. They're just doing their job. Okay. So I'm using, this is 12 gauge aluminum. Oh no. Kim says I made a resin table and had a layer in the middle that didn't set and had to be scraped out. Terrible, but learned a lot. Oh my gosh. Yep. How you mean? Is that? Oh, I don't know how they got our address. I didn't order that. I bought something from their website once, and now they're like, you must need it. Oh yeah, that's true. Well, I didn't sign up for their magazine. That's for darn sure. I'm just messing about. Your dogs sound like mine, but mine bark at everything, right? Okay. So getting a little bit of that shaping going. I don't know, I kind of want to make something that looks a little alien. So let's see. Ooh, look at how pretty. Well, it's not completely dry yet, but it's got a nice little shine to it and a little wet spot because I didn't do it right. Today's the day of not following directions. I tell you what. It's probably more fake poop from, right? No, dude, you guys. Okay, so my cats, Ember and Callie, it was probably Ember, but she pooped a face in the litter box where it's like, pretend like these are little turdlets, okay? And there's like a short one. Like, she just did like a face. Like this is the diagram of what my cat pooped this morning. Like only it wasn't even smiling, it wasn't frowning, it was just straight up. She used a ruler or something and had like the world's most perfectly pooped straight edge of just her indifference towards my existence of having to clean up her poop every day. And then one of them crapped outside the litter box and Randy took care of that, but which I really appreciate. But yeah, so that's been our morning. um Oh, right on, Renee. Now, it glows in the dark, just so you know. Oops. Coming through. Beep, beep. We're going to do some hammering. Yeah, I really wanted to go to the raid on Area 51, but it's probably for the best they didn't. And I'm going to be using this chasing hammer. I'm just getting it a little flat to start with. And honestly, I love a nice flat chasing hammer. I prefer ones that have a little bit more rounded. So I'm actually going to, because I'm
Why did you want to go on the raid?
smash alien cheeks.
No.
Oh, I don't know. Because it's monumental. It's like, you know, not a whole lot of things happen in our time that are the first Woodstock, you know? Or at least not that I'm aware of. I think it would have been cool to be able to tell somebody else's grandkids that we were there. You know, look back on Area 51. So I like to get the spread with a nice, like, slightly rounded hammer. And you can see, maybe, that it has some cool effects like that. And it has a nice, like, flat side.
The divine, tell me about Area 51. We've spent all the alien cheeks.
Yeah, I see I'm not very good with this container. Because, like, the flat sides, I just need more practice, I think, is all it is. But that flat, sharp edge can leave, like, a little dent. First ever VonCon. I'm also known as curriculum. Right? I don't know if it was Callie or Ember. It might have been Callie, and then Ember rage pooped out in the outside of the litter box. It's usually how they'll go. But yeah, you can see I'm not very tidy with it. So I'm going to go through with the ball peen end, because I want lots of little texture. And so that's my best advice if you're ever like wrapping or hammering or something and it starts to get like super duper scuffed up, is just hammer it all to make it look like you wanted it that way. And now you can't tell that I'm crappy at using a chasing hammer. Boop. Right on. And see, that's kind of what we're thinking is looking more at, hey Onia, sorry, I haven't really been looking at the stuff. Just got noticed or notified. But I think we'd like to do Craft-A-Long Con more like the what's her face up in Indianapolis who does her kind of polymer clay get together. Something more along those lines. But we'll see how it evolves. We've been on for, it says 27 minutes, but I got on at 3, so it's been like an hour and 20 minutes. It's been 20 or 30 minutes since it crashed. What's that? Like what? Yeah, the Craft Along with Vaughn events, smaller like that. Yeah, we'd like to.
Yeah.
It's just the cost of the venue is so daunting.
It is.
And picking a venue. is very daunting. Like, I want to make this look like it's suspended. Okay, just be careful. If you get it on your hand, like, don't eat it or anything. Don't eat it! Oh. Honestly, North Paul, I've been so overwhelmed just by all of it that we haven't given it nearly as much thought. Like, I froze up hard when we found out that they wanted, like, $36,000 for the venue, and I was like, I cannot even. Because it's, I don't know. We will revisit the concept as soon as I get my brain on straight. So I think I'm gonna have the bail be these top two. Coming in a whole finger length.
It's set up a lot more, but it's still very liquid.
Okay, we'll just wait and mess with it later. It will irritate your skin. Get that at, oh, Randy, you did not just put that in your mouth. Go wash your mouth out. Go wash your hands. Use soap. I'm not. Randy, you're shitting me.
I've never said
Get out of here. I love you. You shitbird. He's super sassy today. Okay, so this is the bail is gonna be up at the top, I think. And I kind of want them coming towards the front, that way it'll sit flat on our skin. So I'm gonna come in and snip at an angle like that. Right on, Renee. And that's what we're kind of hoping for. Or no, we need to pick a city and have our first event. Because I think you guys, I think we want to do it in Springfield. It's closer to our house. It's not quite, no, I don't think he really ate it. Oh God, I hope not. Yeah. So it's tapering the end off really nicely though. That is sharp. So I'm gonna grip. That's the only problem with this aluminum wire is it's very, very easy to indent. So now I'm gonna come in and we're gripping. Yes, Springfield, Missouri. Sorry. Okay. So also for symmetry's sake, we can have a bit of a grid setup. It's not too asymmetrical. Holy crap. That's amazing. Now, we're rooming with some vendor friends in Memphis, so we won't be able to have, like, room parties or anything. But, or at least not in our own room. But, we will definitely be hanging out, like, in the lobby and stuff. Okay. That is a long trip. Holy crap. Really? Wow. Okay. So now, I've got this threaded through to the very center. Let me turn this light. There we go. I think they are.
Are we meeting Mr. Daniel?
Do we get to meet Mr. Daniel and Mitch and everybody at MCFC?
Like in November?
Like November? That's amazing. I really hope I don't disappoint you guys. Like, honest to goodness, I'm just a stinky swamp troll. Like, don't expect too much. I'm really afraid of people like meeting me and being like, "Oh no, God, this is horrible." Ah, not fat for VonCon. Right on. Well, I did that and I don't like it. So let's undo it. I'm actually gonna snip, because this is much longer. There we go. Set those off to the side. Maybe I can fit 2 through? Nope, just the 1. Okay. So now, I'm gonna take this and do a little bit of a bend. Right on, Renee. So now we've got like a little point there. And I'm doing this to try to keep it from like flopping around on us. And I'm gripping. I don't want to scratch anything up, but let's go. Okay, so there's that. Might be a little off center, we'll see. Coming around. Really cinching that in close. It's not too off center. Okay. So there's that. So there's there and there. So maybe if we go like this and do like an itsy bitsy spider spiral off the side, we can make it look like it was meant to be there. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Whenever it comes to me. And then, oh, good, it's in the right direction. Oh, that would be so cool to go to the UK. I don't even have a passport, though. Let it be. Dun, dun, dun. Let it be. Let it be. Now, those aren't really even, though, are they? Wellesley, this is life. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Like, I kind of want it to look like something from, like, Stargate Atlantis, like a relic, if that makes sense. Okay, just getting enough twists going that it's gonna hold it stable. And that's something that we're hoping that with the smaller Craft Along with Vaughn events, that we can, ooh. That's an interesting concept, Jim. But with the Craft Along with Vaughn is that we can bring the event to y'all's areas. You know, but it's, again, we're going to start kind of closer to home and then branch out from there. And now I'm going to vine down just a little bit. See how it comes around there? Let it be. Huh? Yeah. Because honestly, we may end up still looking at the, for just a Craft Along with Vaughn event. Hey, Randy. Maybe not for Craft Along Con, but for Craft Along with Vaughn, like a smaller event, the Gateway Center in Collinsville. Because if we're not worrying about bringing in any catering or anything like that, we could just, I mean, just one of their rooms.
Maybe.
Because that's a really excellent venue. And
It is a great venue. However,
because Jeremy had his cosplay event there. We just took up like one hall.
yeah. Yeah, we'd have to look into it for.
It's, I mean, because I had just been looking through the perspective of stuff that would be suitable for Craft Along Con,
Right.
you know, with all of the other things that we wanted to incorporate. But if we could, I don't,
Maybe.
we'll look, I'll send him another email and be like, hey, how much for just this room? Because I'm sure people do that for like weddings and stuff.
Yeah, because the year that one of the years,
Yeah, there was a formal event there or something.
there was a wedding.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, because Brian,
Minotti
yeah,
there.
he was like, my friend's getting married here, and he was wearing like his tux.
It's tux, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. There's some cool thoughts. Now, since it's an oddly shaped stone, it doesn't look very, like, centered. Oh, crystallizes it, cools, it forms all kinds of awesome squares. Yeah. Just looked at flight durations from Dublin to Springfield to Chicago O'Hare. It's roughly 10 to 11 hours, maybe longer if you have a layover in O'Hare. Oof. Oh, right on, Mania. That'd be so cool. You never cease to amaze me with your artistic vision. Oh, Christy. I'd never have thought to take a piece in this direction. It looks awesome. Ooh. Yeah, ooh, maybe, Jim. Because they do have some for, like, lost wax casting. Like, I think doing, like, the sand in the lost wax might work for it. Maybe catch Randy in his comedy stand-up routine. That's just... No, Randy's straight improv and snarky comebacks and eyebrows. Hey, I see you making that face.
This is my face.
Oh. Now, what do we do next? I wonder. Because I do want to showcase just the different metals and textures and things. Maybe a little spiral up in here. I freaking love that. What are you doing with your face? That's just how I look. Gosh darn it, Butters. I said stop making that face. Okay, so now I'm going to give it just a snip right there. So that hopefully we can cinch this down and let it sit. What's up, baby?
I'm buffering.
What you doing? I'm nosy.
I mean, I go back in there.
No, I'm just nosy. I wanted to know, like, what you're, like, did you need something off the laptop, or? Okay, so that one's coming out that way. Oh. Were you just coming in here to moderate and interrupt and stuff?
Yeah.
Really?
But I go back in there.
No, don't go. I love it when you're like right over there. Well, good news. We do that every Saturday on Patreon exclusive live streams now, Daniel. Okay, and it came down the front there. Oops. Oops. And I was thinking, now this is something that I was thinking about for on Randy's channel, and that's not my thing, like, so I try to let him do whatever he wants over there, but I was looking at, there's this new Zelda game, like, what's it called, baby? Link's Awakening, like, it got, like, redone, like, digitally, and I
No,
like...
it's a complete remake.
Is it? Okay. But it looks like a video game that I'd be able to play, because some of these, like the Metal Gear Solid games and some of the different ones, like PUBG, like there's just too much going on the screen. I get really overwhelmed, and like I can't see where the bad guys are. Like I can't tell where I am, where I'm supposed to be going. Like it's sensory overload, and I don't really have a whole lot of fun. But stuff like Spyro the Dragon and the way that this game looks, I'm like, I think I could play that and have a lot of fun at it. So I was thinking that it might be really cool if Randy did a let's play over on his channel where I'm the one playing, but he's telling me where to go. It would not be like it would not be the kind of like, oh, I'm gonna watch this so I can figure out where to go. It would basically just us being obnoxious little little asshats the whole time. But I thought it'd be a lot of fun. And then any excuse to get to work with Randy, like he's my favorite. But I didn't know if you guys would be, if anybody would be interested in that.
It's not a matter of if they're interested. I don't have a Switch. I don't
Yeah.
have a game. I don't have
Yeah, that's true.
a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
We need to be more responsible with our money than just going out and doing
I know. But I'd like to get you something for Christmas. But you do need a new computer. That one's on the fritz. Okay. Maybe next year for Christmas I can, like, Christmas 2021, I can get you a Switch. One day we'll get to actually play video games together.
I don't believe you.
Yeah. Ooh, that would be really cool. I haven't done Viking weave since I did a video on how to do Viking weave. Now the thing is with this one though, is I do want to be able to sell it for pretty affordable. So I don't want to, like, and that's an odd balance to try to accomplish with a lot of the stuff that we put up for sale, like on our Etsy and in our booth and stuff, is it's like, I want it to be beautiful and original and awesome for people to be like, oh my God, I love that. But I also want it to be like $30. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I need our stuff to be very affordable so we can make quick sales. Oh, Manai, that's really cool. I'm really liking it.
So, have you ever got a message from...
I have not heard from Andy. Wait. No. I have not heard from Andy.
It's taking 2 hours to get
I know, and
He's
that's...
okay.
And I really appreciate... Like, I'm sorry you put off doing what you were going to do to wait for... But that's kind of why I was freaking out this morning. It's because it's like, now my whole day is on hold waiting for him to get out here. Or rather, your whole day's on hold because you told me you'd take care of it. And I'm like, that's not fair. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let's go like this. Oh, Randy's Patreon? I think it's just Randy Vaughn. It doesn't quite get the momentum that I'd hoped for. Maybe if I go the other way. Nope, my finger's getting in the way.
Can't remember if that's...
Nin. What's that? Oh, oops. I'll stop. It's very durable. What's the thing? It's pretty on the back too, guys. I kind of like that. Okay, so we're gonna have to make it where it's reversible. Excitement mark Randy.
Yeah, have we seen Bot do anything?
I haven't.
Why is that?
I don't know. But these folks are our patrons. The whole idea is to have no ads, no spamming, no...
Yeah, that's fair. But still, I mean, stuff like...
Yeah, so Nightbot does not seem to work. Because I was thinking Viking Weave would look really cool, but we also could do... This was this month's... what we did the 6-in-1 with for our chainmail craft-along kits. Oh, I think it's going to be a little too big, but we might be able to do a unit of full Persian. So let's scooch that over. I'm in heaven. I've got Randy over here looking kind of confused and startled, but I love him anyways. And I'm hanging with my patrons, and there's a little fan going. I'm probably gonna brew some coffee here in a sec. Like, I'm feeling a million times better than what I did at the beginning of the live stream.
Okay.
I'd text Andy to be like, hey, and we could just put the envelope like under the doormat or something, but okay. But I wanted to thank you guys for hanging out with me. You too, Randy. Like, this is awesome. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I know I like getting to do the longer live streams, but it's really high energy and like demands a lot to do the Tuesday and Thursday live streams.
Speaking of longer live streams, what's your battery life at?
Good question. My battery life is at 73. I'll go ahead and plug in. Mother Mary, come to me. Words of wisdom, sanity.
Let me figure out why that doesn't work.
I don't know. I mean, it could be that it's unlisted.
But
So their website, I don't know. You too, or?
yeah, just follow it.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to do some full Persian 6-in-1. So I'm opening a bunch of rings. What's up, babe?
North Pole.
Huh. I'm a huff poofta. I don't know what it is, but I love it.
The
I can't even get up enough courage yet to try chainmail. I've watched. Oh, it's a lot of fun. Do it, Randy.
I'm attempting my first chainmail back. The different colors for expansion rows. Apparently, I really live insanity.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of like once you. What was that?
That was the oxygen tank.
Oh,
Careful, they're explosive.
that'd be fine.
If we die, I loved you all. Oh, is your foot okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, stop kicking the bottles. Oof, that scared the shit out of me. Yeah. No, don't be afraid. Worst case scenario, just bury it in your backyard, Pet Cemetery style. Like, and I highly recommend just some spiral chain. Okay. So I've got 4 on the first. And then I'm closing it. And then I'm going to put another open ring through those 4. Nah, Randy's not a nincompoop. He's a gnome.
Huh?
You're a gnome. You're a tinkering, scheming gnome.
Scheming?
I don't know what that word means. It just came out. But like
Yeah, I don't
scheming and conniving.
I don't think scheming is the same. Scheming is like pervy.
Yes.
Well, gee, thanks.
Yeah, I love you anyhow, though. Ooh, right on. Now, keep in mind, the dealer's choice. Some months you'll get wire, and some months you'll get chainmail. Is how that works. Do and undo and do is what chainmail is for me mainly. Yeah, and that's how it goes, though. That's all things. Chainmail's a little bit more strict in that there's an actual like pattern, whereas with wire wrapping, it's gonna just be whatever you want. Nah, Randy's little foot had knocked over one of my gas tanks. Which I really need to get a couple of regulators so I can finally hook up the hoses to my mini torch and get back to soldering. That stuff really like gets my well, Jimmy's in a ruffle. Yep. Okay. Also, I find for me doing the prep work on chainmail first, that way I can just go through and weave it without having to set it down and open up or close more rings. And also that's something that we hope to accomplish, Christy, with our craft along events, is to be like in Memphis, we're just gonna be like have a room where we sit there and just weave chainmail. So like a lot of y'all can come in and, you know, if it's like I've been trying to do this thing but it's just not working, then we can actually work with each other hands on and get it figured out. Okay, so I have no idea how many I'm gonna need, so I just got some prepped, but now we're coming through and we have 2 on each side and then our 2 in the middle. So I'm just gonna bring 1 on each side like that. Oof, this is so wonky. And then I'm gonna pick up this ring and I'm gonna hook through. Yes. I just had an idea. Ninja had a brain blast. To do for our chainmail kits, if we weave like an inch of the weave just as a starter segment.
Oh, I don't like the sound of this.
Well, I mean, maybe for like our $30 and up people. You know, there's only a couple of them. We could do it just for the chainmail tier.
As long as it's only for the chainmail tier and not for the dealer stores.
No, I got you, because I don't want to have to make like a ton of these.
17.
Yeah. Because for this one, I just muscle memoried through it. I don't actually know what I just did. Yeah. Yeah, right, North Paw. And honestly, I'm very, very spoiled, like in all aspects of life, but especially Randy will come through and do my prep work. That way all I have to do is just weave it. And when that's the case, oh my god, chainmail's so much fun. Okay. So yeah, just coming through with a little bit. Now the only thing with this one, I'm not going to do it in the center because it has a grain to it. Like, do you see how the V's kind of go in a direction? So I'm going to have a little bit coming off of each side. Like, just like a little seed of chainmail coming off of each side in between probably some wire wrap.
Later, Jim.
Bye, Jim. Thanks for hanging. Hanging out. Some wire wrapped gemstones to pull in the colors of the bismuth. Yeah?
Was asked how many backers we have for our craft-along kits on each level, and it's by far $20. Way outweighs.
Yeah.
the rest by easily 5
I don't know.
Easily 5 times.
Yeah, I don't know those numbers off the top of my head though. It changes so much month to month. But it's like some months we'll only have to ship, you know, gosh, I don't even know. But yeah, I think I have maybe some hematite, because my impulse is to go with some amethyst, but I use amethyst so much in all of my work that I kind of want to do something different. I think some, I don't know, hematite and amethyst would look really cool, I think.
Oh, yeah, no, just triple, or not triple, I wish. Double digits
Do what?
in our Patreon tiers. It's just double digits.
Yeah, for now. I hope that one day, I don't know, it seems like we've got to do something to figure out maybe a little bit higher of a profit margin, because on some of these, we don't really make a profit off of. But, you know, so many of y'all been so supportive that we want to give back. Okay. Okay. So now I have a little segment. Hmm?
I wasn't paying attention to my phone game. I was just phoning it in, and I'm in the final stage. I'm gonna die.
Hmm.
I didn't take precautions.
Okay, so there's our little... Ooh, opal would be beautiful. I don't have any, like, beads of opal, though.
Hey, didn't
Ooh, opal light, yeah. Mm. Yeah, we do. And we try to, Renee. And a lot of it is just, you know, we'll have people who are, like most of y'all, are very, very, like, almost, I don't want to say too accommodating. Oh, abalone, yeah. Oh, Penny. Yep. And I think I have like a little 10 millimeter. That would look really cool. But you guys are just like super chill and easy to work with. It's whenever we get like that one person who comes through who, um, just, oof, I don't even know how to describe it. But it's, I don't know why I fixate on that, but I feel super insecure about, you know, whenever, you know, the quality of our packages and the, you know, I want there to be good monetary value to what you guys are getting and, you know, everything. But it's also, I don't know, we can't do free, you know. Do what?
Huh? You talking to me?
Kappas? Oh, I don't know what Manaya's talking about. Oh, tell me who they are. It's usually it's usually somebody who's typically not even a patron, actually, now that I think about it. It was just something like, the other morning I woke up to, somebody had left a comment that was like, it was on a video that was like 3 years old. And they were like, I'm not unsubscribing or anything, but I really liked your older work. And I was just like, what? And it's, I'm not always in a good mental state of mind. And so sometimes stuff will get under my skin more than it should. But I'm working on that. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. So this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. But that's entirely on me, because Randy had pulled up a video that he was watching by somebody else that was like talking about toxic fans. And it's like, you know, I'm here doing my thing, and I'm glad that y'all are along for the ride. But it's whenever people come through, and sometimes they'll feel like, you know, I work for them, and that I owe them, and that they're entitled to, you know, well, I've been watching you for this long. Why don't you make these videos for me? And it's like, well, because I'm trying to do these videos for me and just share them with you guys, if that makes sense. And I don't like having to be rude, but some people will just, I feel like I get pushed into being rude, you know? Right on. That means a lot to me, Christy. I'm really glad that you guys like what we're doing here. Okay, so this first, I'm gonna try to, maybe zooming in will help. Woo, maybe not. Okay. So we have these first rings. I love you, Benny. And so I'm bringing these two, they're gonna kind of float. We all float down here. On either side. And then I want these guys to be spread just a little. And then I'm gonna be hooking through these two rings. So I've hooked through the side. And then I'm pressing up and hooking through those two and then through. So you can see it hooked this third one, and that's not correct. we'll bring it around and do it like that. So see how it's sitting? Right on, Lisa. I don't know what they're going through in the moment when people are mean or aggressive. If it's not your mother or your lover, let it go. And sometimes those two. That's a really good point, Natasha. But yeah, I think I might do... Did I do a tutorial on this one? I don't remember. But rainbow rings would really be helpful with something like that. And a lot of the times, and I feel almost the need to apologize for it, but it's... There'll be times where like somebody will come through and it's like they don't know that they're pressing a sore spot, but it's like I still have exasperation and exhaustion and frustration from interactions from like 2 years ago, that it's just a sore spot. And so then somebody will come in and like make a comment and I'll get very defensive, and it's like, you know, it wasn't them and their action that, you know, that just triggered it. They weren't the ones to cause the initial wound, if that makes sense. And so I try to stay patient with everybody and stuff, but sometimes I still just like want to shake somebody. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Mother Mary, come to me. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Daniel says, only focus on the good, acknowledge the bad, but don't hold on to it. It does more damage. You are right about that, Daniel. North Paul says, I'm so glad I get to see you guys live and chat with you all live now. Your videos have brought me a ton of sun and joy. Aw. Well, I'm loving the Patreon like what kind of what we've got going on here, because it's, I mean, I'm glad that we're successful on the main channel, but I miss kind of just getting to hang out, you know. And I appreciate that a lot that you do that, Daniel. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that should have been my last one. So I'm going to open this ring back up and take these 2 additional off, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Or not. No. Okay. What's up, babe?
Oh, just remembering something.
What you remembering? What you remembering?
I'd have to look it up.
Oh?
Yeah.
I didn't need this last time. Right on. Now we're putting on our last ring. Let it be, let it be. Okay. Okay, so now we have 2 lengths. And I'm worried that they'll be a little bulky. Hey, Randy. Oh, could you come take a look at this and let me know what you think? Ooh! Oh, that's a good idea, Daniel. I think they're a little... I think I need to do it out of...
They're a little bit bulky.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I was thinking about doing a different weave.
Yeah, okay. I would recommend that.
Okay. I heard you get stressed, babe. I'll save these for something else. But yeah, just a little large. Ah, Jeannie. Thank you so much. You're so kind. I haven't. Was that, oh, what's his name? that feller who does like karate in movies. Yeah, I was reading about, like, watching an interview or something talking about him.
I believe you have a playlist, don't you?
I do. The playlist of the live streams, yeah. I don't know. I think maybe YouTube isn't completely easy to navigate. About like getting to live streams and stuff. Like if you don't know that they're a thing, you don't know to look for them. And Daniel, by the way, you've been doing a phenomenal job running the Discord, by the way. Like I can't thank you enough. Because that was something that it just kept not happening and not happening for so long. Because I mean, y'all know me. It's like I've got like 27,000 things going on, and my hamsters aren't getting any of them done. Oh, and look, it's got a dog hair in it. That's great.
Yes.
It's okay. It was already dry though. But yeah, check out how that looks after once it dries. It really brings the pieces to life. Now, I do think I'd prefer for these ones to paint it on. Pet glitter, right? But I think that looks super cool. It's still just a little tacky, so I'm going to stop sticking my finger in it. Right? So now we get to whip open would the Mod Podge gloss work on those parts? I do think so. Oops. Oh. Now I have these titanium finished quartz crystals. The colors aren't quite what I was looking for. Check out these honkin' pyrite. Big boys. Yeah, I'm just a sucker for some amethyst. Where did that go? There it is. I'm gonna find a really pretty 10mm amethyst. I think I'm gonna use that one. And maybe some faceted? Nah. I'm gonna pull out these two. Nope, not quite the same size. That's the only problem with these hand-cut amethyst.
So,
Yeah, babe?
had a bit of a brain blast.
Yeah?
What are your thoughts?
On...
Since these are patient-exclusive videos,
Uh-huh.
and you're making something that you can't replicate
Mm-hmm.
if you don't have another piece of this done,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of pointless to try to make a tutorial on how to make this.
Mm-hmm. Ooch.
So, what do you think about maybe listing it on Etsy as whatever the date is,
Mm-hmm.
and placing it, like, not a picture of it, that way only patrons know what it is. It's kind
Mm.
of like a random thing.
Maybe, but there's a lot of people that, I don't know. I like to leave it open for anybody to be able to buy.
Sure.
And I'm going to do a tutorial on
That way
something
it's kind of
similar.
like a reward for being patron exclusive is
Yeah.
you get first hits on this thing, and if it sits there for like a month, then you can
Right on.
relist it as a picture.
Maybe. I think we'll consider it more. It's just, I don't know, I don't want to... The last thing I want is for my patrons to feel over-marketed to,
Yeah, that's
and
fair.
like I'm bleeding them dry. Like, I don't want anybody to feel obligated or,
Yeah,
like, targeted or... Like, does that make sense?
it does, but on the same hand, it's also they're watching you make this thing for
Yeah.
2 hours, and if they're like, I really want that.
I think what I'd do is I'd list it and just let my patrons know first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
and then like after a day or two do it like on Instagram and stuff and like kind of keep it in line, but where they still get a sneaky peeky and like kind of heads up, but I don't want to exclude anybody for not being a patron.
Okay.
Like, does that make sense?
Sure.
As I don't know, I don't feel confident in that kind of marketing strategy.
Okay.
Like for myself, like I don't know. It's really hard to be a capitalist when I want to give everything away for free. Like, and you're like, I know, bitch, I know. Would Moonstone look nice with this? I don't know. What do y'all think of that? Did you hear Randy's idea? Oh gosh, Daniel. Said you don't bleed me dry. Amazon and other things I have on my list. That's fair. I got these from like either Walmart or Amazon, or both sometimes, depending.
You need to repeat what I said.
Yeah, Randy's idea was to put have exclusive listings of the stuff that we make in these live streams available just for patrons. But I know that there's some people who
Well,
would like to be patrons and are able to, and I
I
don't
know
want
what
to.
you were talking about earlier was that you wanted to use these live streams as like a brainstorming for more
Yeah, yeah.
tutorials, but in a situation like this where there's only one.
That is true, but this style of wrap I could use for any top drilled bead.
Well, yeah, I mean that's with anything.
Yeah.
So it's
I don't know. It's a good idea. I just don't know how to. I don't know if I'll do it every single time.
right.
Okay. Sorry, I felt like you were asking for every single time. All right, on. Well, I'm glad you feel that way, Mitch. Okay, so looking for my opal light, and I don't know. Like opalite and hematite, I think would look really cool with this. Oh no, I don't have any 8mm opalite. Now also, oh, I think we're gonna do opalite for the second one. That's a really good idea, Natasha. And I was actually talking to Randy about that this morning, that I thought it'd be really cool if Patreon had like a gift card or something where someone could like buy somebody else like a membership to be like, hey, I know you really like this creator. Here's a year's worth of being a $1 pledger. Like, you know what I mean? And as far as I'm aware, they don't really have a way to do that. Now, I absolutely love that the way that the opalite, the light cuts through it, it does that kind of like orange light underneath. Yeah, maybe. That's a good idea. Hey, Randy. North had the idea, what if there's a discount for patrons?
Possibly.
Because Etsy
So,
has where
yeah,
you can do
could
coupons.
yeah,
And that way,
that's a good idea.
okay. Because that makes it a little bit easier to
Yeah.
implement. But it's like,
I agree. It's a good
because
idea.
and
Norco.
I don't want you to feel like your idea wasn't good, Randy.
No.
I just didn't know how to implement it, like in a way that, like, I don't want to have to cross-reference and see, did the person who buy this actually is a patron, or like, you know what I mean?
It doesn't matter, because if the person who bought it, that's fine. But they're not going to see what the picture of it is. It's just going to be like patron exclusive live stream this date is the picture.
Okay.
So it's like buying a completely random
Ooh.
thing, unless you're a patron
And you saw
go
it
to
get
the
made.
video.
Okay. I don't know. I like the
But
coupon
the
idea.
coupon is very good idea as well.
Okay. Yeah, right? With the gifting a membership. North Pole, that's a fantastic, because I can make coupons on Etsy, like coupon codes, and then just share it to our patrons. That's a really good idea. But then I just have to make sure. Ooh, but then I have this one. Oh, that looks pretty neat. is a completely different feel, but it's that really cool, like, banded agate. Yeah. Oh, well, that's really generous of you, Delight. But I don't really know of a way to,
No way for us to handle that.
right. Oh, and then I also have these fluted rainbow fluorite. That would look really cool. I think I might do one of those, like, up each side. So, like, we'll have that sitting. I don't know. I don't know. What do I do? I really love that banded. And I like the size of that one too. But I don't have any 8mm opalite. Let's see. Let's get this laying down and do some experimenting. Oh, and then I got all these beads. Ooh. Okay. So, we also have, for your viewing pleasure, some of these honking cool green crystals. Y'all. Okay, I really like these. Because it's top drilled as well. And then we also have these guys that have like an AB finish that we could put on either side with like a rondel. What's up, babe?
So I just thought about something.
Uh-huh. I like that.
On Etsy, can you make a coupon for one item?
Yeah,
Only one item?
yeah. Because you select which items that coupon is good for.
Okay.
And I like these bad boys as well, but I don't really think they go in line with ideas. Yeah, I think that might be. Now let me try though, because we might do this one a little further up in the neckline. No, come back. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta get the bead. Come back, bead. I loved you. Where'd you go? Are you gone forever? I think it's gone forever. Ooh. Hey, Randy.
You're done.
I freaking love you.
Okay.
Like, no, you're really great.
Okay.
Like, I'm glad that you are you. Oh, and I went upside down and I have a tremendous headache. Could you do me a favor and search and see if there is a storm front coming through? So I've got like one of those front brain headaches. Hey, all y'all people watching this. Freaking love you. You stinkers. Making my dreams come true and crap. Do what, love? Cloudy, that's it?
In fact, we didn't get rain until next Thursday.
Well, I'll be darned. It's also the lie channel, though. Ooh, and then these ones are pretty. And then I like these ones. See, that's what I was kind of thinking, was to be able to do this, like, hematite finish, because that reminds me a lot of the bismuth. Penny. The bead dive, right? Well, I have an extension cord that runs underneath my desk that acts like a little bit of a channel to like catch some of the beads. But I also really like, do we do this green frosted glass? We'll do these farther up the neckline. No, these are acrylic. They're still really pretty though. Another berry come to me. Now I have to go through every single one of these quartzes and see which one is just absolutely perfect for let it be. Okay, so there's that one. It's got some nice character. I like the ones that are double terminated. Oh, look at that one. That's so neat. Okay. But might be a little bit too long though. I really like this one too. Okay. New favorite. Because it's got like a proper flat back too. This is second favorite. That one's pretty cool. Oh my god. They're also pretty though. Ooh, this one has a really nice clarity. Maybe that one? You know, I need an actual... Where's the wire at? Like, how would this actually hang? Yeah, it doesn't fit through the wire. Okay. In today's episode of Does It Fit? Are y'all still having fun? Because I'm still having fun. Ooh, thank you, Daniel. What's the one to the left of those hematite? Those are crackled glass. They're pretty, but not quite what I'm going for. Okay, so I'm not even cutting it off the spool. I just want to see how the wire sits. So whenever it's through there, it's going to be sitting like that. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice double terminated. I think that's a little bit too big though. And let's see, just to mix it up. Yeah.
If I was to start playing a game, you'd show up immediately.
Yeah. You know, and go for it, babe. Like, I like you hanging out with me, but I don't want you to be bored. Bye, honey. I love you. Bye-bye. Because I like something having a bit of spin to it, and if we do a quartz point, I don't think the wearer will be able to fidget with it. Like, you know what I mean? Even when I think they're lovely, I don't know if I feel that their perceived value is lower if I'm just a bead snob. I'm kind of like that too, Christy, and I have a hard time using resin in a lot of my work. And like, I think that's where a lot of like my hang-ups about our Patreon kits, because the resin, I mean, it's high quality, it's kind of costly, and it's definitely work intensive, but I still feel afraid that people are going to be like, psh, this is just resin. Like, you know, what's the big deal? If that makes sense. But I don't know, some acrylic beads, I like to incorporate them to keep a piece lightweight. And they have some of them, like you can get those plastic beads that are they take plastic out of the ocean and turn it into beads and it like raises money for like turtles. So I don't know if it's winner chicken dinner, I think, y'all. Oh, but it's drilled sideways. Do you want, hun?
What?
Oh, that one would have been perfect, I think, except for it's sideways. What do you think, Randy?
I think.
You think it'd be alright? Because there's going to be beads filling in the sides.
Mhm.
I'm just going through the entire stash trying to pick. I kind of like it.
It is nice.
Mm-hmm. What you looking for?
I'm just seeing what you got here.
Just rummaging. Can I have another cup of coffee
Sure.
and a cookie straw?
I don't see why not.
Will you get it for me?
Oh, no, that's different.
Ah, you stinker. You knew what I wanted. Because I had another idea. Can I tell it to you? It's to do a point that's top drilled, but have it aiming up. And so that way, whenever you wear it, there's like a quartz point sticking up. Like, with wire wrapping around the base. Do you think that'd be cool?
Maybe.
Because I have some opalite. But this one's really stinking close. Like, I love the clarity on it. Can I just wear you like a jacket? Like, I need you to
Back
ride
one.
I need you to ride around on my back like Yoda. You like this one?
Yeah, if it was drilled long ways.
Mm-hmm. So I think let me rummage. I'm gonna set this one off to the side because I think that one's my favorite. I might make like a finger ring out of that one. You want me to drink the rest of that?
Well, yeah, before I
And then
you
you'll make me another cup?
I never said I'd make you.
Oh,
Fine, you're a cup of coffee.
mm-mm. To hell with you and your fatherly jokes. Thank you, honey. Sorry, it's the way he looks at me like you. We antagonize each other. It's okay. Okay. So put those guys back in there. Super durable. I'm gonna hide these guys back in where they go. Ow. Sorry. Pardon me while I throw things. Now, if I were my stuff, what would I have done with me? Okay. Right? Ooh, smoky quartz, yeah. So I'm thinking dinkin', that we could. Where'd that wire go? It's like the wire will come in this side and go through there, and then we could repeat this motif with the wrapping kind of. I don't know though, now that I'm looking at it. Because I was thinking, I was thinking about putting a round bead on either side, and I really don't want too much phallic imagery of just, crystal genitals. Because I never noticed that stuff until like it's too late. Like I've already made it and sold it and put it up on Instagram. Ooh, Marianne. Yesterday I went to the gem show and was a good girl and stayed in my budget. That is no small thing. And of course my first impulse is like, oh, you stayed in budget. You should treat yourself by breaking budget. Wouldn't that point stick up too high? Possibly. I was kind of, I don't know, let's turn it around and see. How much I go. Because a lot of it just depends on, how long you wear your necklaces. Comes to me. Hey, baby. Speaking words of wisdom. Yeah, I don't think I like that as much now that it's on. I'd like something a lot more in line. Drilled amethyst chips. Got any suggestions for I should check first for good prices? Not gonna lie, Fire Mountain Gems probably has their best prices if you have like the all assortable. Yeah, I think something just a little bit more in line. Do I have a mustache? I think so. Oh, I'm glad you like them, Marianne. I think I like them more than I dislike them because I go through like waves. I think this would look better maybe on somebody with a deeper complexion. And I might even just, how would it look just on a chain? Just as is. I made a mess. Huh? It's not the box that you put up on the thingy? I reached and grabbed something and it knocked the box down? Okay. Oh, there's beads everywhere. I'm not saying it's your fault. I did not say that. It's just the box, that box that you had set right there.
Uh-huh.
I had reached and grabbed a chain and it knocked it down and it. So it's a little your fault.
Uh-huh.
But it's my fault for living like this. Oh, honey, that smells good. Thank you for the thingy.
That was it. You don't get a trick. It's just a dog.
Aww. He's the best dog. It would not have been a problem, Randy, if I didn't have all my shit everywhere the way I always do. Thank you for the coffee. Uh-huh. Is that how you feel whenever I go through and just mess with all your stuff?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay, looking to see how it looks with a chain. Because that might just be the route that we go. What do you guys think? Right? I don't know. What's going on? Right? What's it like with the Viking weave? I don't have any Viking weave made, just laying around. So I think a thicker chain would definitely do more justice. Right? Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun messing around with negative space lately. And I'm thinking too, possibly just like maybe a strung bead chain. What if you just attach chain on either loop? Ooh, now that's an idea. It's definitely sturdy enough. I like that idea. Okay. And I'll have to rummage and see if I can find a chain that is a little bit more color matched. Let it be, let it be. Oh, I do think I like that. What do you guys think? Honestly, it looks cute, but I know what you mean about maybe wanting something to fill a space. Because it's kind of like a horseshoe. Yeah. Well, I'm thinking about just doing strung, like, hematite and purple beads and silver. Like, that way it's not just chain sitting on you. Oh. Because I was like, I think I just hallucinated a cat. But no, she, like, walked off. She's so cute. She's scratching her little paws. Yeah. I like the, because I could do this for super affordable if I just throw chain on it. Larger double chain. Let's just see. Because I do think I should go with a lighter silver, but that one's just a little too thick. And it's an enameled copper. The reason I usually use that one just for extender chain is because it yellows a little bit over time. It's not the same as the wire from Parawire. But I always figure it's in the back and it takes like 8 years, so it should be okay. I don't know if I have this in a lighter silver though. I'll have to go through my buckets. Getting stuff situated. tool. Picking up the little bead explosions. Yes. Okay. So now we have a thicker. Oh, right on, Marianne. I'm really glad that you like it. Oops. How do I? So you can see this is a significantly thicker chain. There we go. So let's see, how about before I even cut it or anything? I don't know. Let's make some wire links because I'd like to include some of the excuse me. Oh, there you are. Here we go. This is a different toned silver, but I'd like to include this wire wrapping motif along kind of the neckline. So let's see here. Do we have... We could do an opalite on either side. Ah, good. Good, good, good. I'm very pleased that y'all are happy. Like, that makes my day, actually. Where's my hematite? Where's my hematite at? And of course, I'm like stupid crazy. I have one 10mm and one 8mm hematite. Oh no. Would they have looked cool with it? Yes. Oops. Okay. This decision fatigue is real. When you have too many pretty beads and you don't know what to do with your life. So instead of including any beads, diagonal from the yellow. The black onyx. These are like sardonyx, I think. They're really beautiful banding. But it's the last three on the strand just didn't match each other well enough to do anything. I think instead of including any kind of gemstone at all, I'm just going to do wire. Let's see how that works. Okay, so coming in, trim that down. This is more 16 gauge in silver. And here I have just a couple of scrap pieces of 16 gauge that are like 2 inches long. And I think I'm just going to wrap this one around the other. And then just practice kind of twisting a bit. No, the 16 gauge is actually pretty hard to work with, comparatively. Okay, so that one went that way. No, I don't want it to go the same way. Okay. So I'm going to twist around this way. Right on. I'm going to try just doing this just because you never know. I never know. And I'm always glad to have tried and maybe have some matching earrings that I don't use than to not and wonder. Experimentation makes life spicy. Yeah, no, I don't really like that. Okay, just train it is. Where is my... There it is. So now we test if I want to attach it with an additional chain or if I just want to string the chain directly through. So on one side we have it strung directly through, and I like the way that sits. And then let me put these, oops. Where did you go, bead? There you are. Well, FU2, gravity and physics. Okay. And then if we attach a link, so that's how that side looks. I kind of like it just straight through. Now that is a clever idea. Oh, it looks very different upside down, doesn't it? Is that a kitty? Well, hey, kitty. How you doing, pretty girl? I love you. Gonna play with some chain? You're a good kitty. What's wrong with your ear? You and Cal get into a fight again? You're a good girl. Okay. She is a sweet kitty. Okay, so... I feel loose here on the bottom. I don't know. I personally like it better for what I had in mind. The other way. But if I had done something differently with these guys, like if I had used like silver or copper or something and melted like a ball and hammered it and had just like kind of a paddle end at each side, I think that would be really neat. So executed just a little differently, I think it would have been perfect upside down. Okay, so to do the chain, just do, there is this much. And what I really like, there's like no waste. You can just open up the piece, thread it through itself, then hook it on. So there's that side. Nobody comes to me. Take me first, the first time. Let me. Okay. So threading through. I really like the double chain look. I bet this was a really good idea to use the thicker chain. Now I have to find a clasp. Hey Randy, is he here? Oh, I still haven't gotten any texts from him. You know where it's the bin that has the earring components in it from when we fulfilled Patreon? It has like the clasps in it. And I don't know. I think I just found it. I'll be right back, guys. Oh, we have 2 of these? Well, holy crap.
Welcome back to number 1.
And clasps. Thanks, babe. Find my thing of clasps. Ah, this whole time, there's a clasp sitting right here on the desk. Yeah, for sure. Well, I wanted to show off the hammering a little bit. I don't know. So I just have it hooked to where the chain, like it's not hooked through the chain, it's hooked around the chain. Oh yeah. Oh, Christy, it's a ton of fun, and it really makes it look a little bit more substantial than if you didn't. Especially if all you have is thinner chain. I think I like that, y'all. Like I'm getting a little close. But yeah, I can dig it. It really showcases the bismuth. Oh, also, have y'all ever had these? On a slide for sure, that would be really cool. This is a pumpkin spice straw. Hey Maxine. Uh-huh. Cheers, y'all. It's a coffee stick. Except for I don't have any more bismuth. That has like white chocolate down the middle. Right on. Well, I'm really glad you're able to join us, Marianne. But no, I can dig it. And I like how sometimes like the chain will like spread and like do its own thing. Well, I hope not, Christy. Ah, Marianne. Yeah, this is only our second time doing the Saturday patron exclusive live stream, but I'm really digging it. Right on. Okay. Do you want to just do some Q&A while I clean up my my craft desk, because it's a nightmare over here. It's bismuth, bismuth. It's an elemental metal, which I think is pretty cool. Randy's not a big chocolate fan, but he does like white chocolate, mostly because it's just kind of vanilla flavored. So Q&A time if you guys have any questions about anything. And it doesn't have to be crafting related. I don't mind answering personal stuff. Ooh, what did I just knock down? Ah. Let it be. Watching a replay. Very cool. Bags of chainmail up there. Ooh, wasn't allowed chocolate as a kid. Right on. Honestly, I like chocolate as like a carrying medium for like other stuff that I like walnuts. Christy says, I like the space around the focal piece. It really looks nice that way. I made a few that have a small amount of space around them, but not like this. Right on. This is definitely, it's a first for me, making like a, I don't know, a little bit of like, gosh, you know, now that I'm looking at it, this is very similar, I think, to, is it Elegantly Entwined, or, I don't know, somebody on Instagram who does videos. So here I am thinking of being original, and it's just like their work. Okay, oh well. But I still like it, you know, but, it's all been done. Woo-hoo-hoo. Ooh, Mitch asks, where did you get your dress? I get all my tie-dye dresses like this from a lady named Carrie. Her company name is Unleash the Goddess, on like Facebook and Instagram. I don't know if she has much of a of an online store, but she has like a show schedule and stuff where you can go see her in person. What is something you learned in the garden this year? Groundhogs are sons of bitches. And right, Christy? No, I wish I could just like turn that part off, but it's like, nope. My brain's all derpy. It really does look like it's gonna rain though. What time is it? Oh, it's almost 6. Okay. The Chrysler emblem? Maybe. If somebody's like, you stole the design, I'll be like, yeah, from Chrysler. But no, gardening this year, planting thick in the spring was the best thing we could have done. We spent a little bit of money and a lot of time on planting just a bunch of like marigolds and coleus and celosia, and like, yeah, they're annuals, but they filled in the beds. And this was the first time in the garden that it didn't completely get away from me, because we had planted thick enough that it kept the weeds down. Whereas in the past, I would get like that same amount of flowers but try to spread them everywhere, and then everything got overgrown. Whereas just by planting one bed densely, it was so easy to like weed it and stuff. Like prepping the seed bed, letting it sit for a week to let everything germinate, and then turning the seed bed, like re-prepping it kind of, really helped whenever I did put in my seeds, that like I didn't have as much of a weed problem, and that was something that I hadn't done in years past. Questions. Biscuits. Oh, biscuits are super good. Did your glasses get in the way with welding masks, respirators, etc.? I don't know what your vision correction is, but I'm worried about correction while working with eye strain. A lot of it is just planning around, just layering stuff over. I have these safety glasses here that just go right over my regular glasses, and it's like, so I mean, I look like a dork, but that's life. So I need to add color to the resin pieces. Want to know what medium to use, nail polish or another type of paint? I use almost exclusively alcohol ink, but that's the one thing that I found that works well with every single resin that I use. But I've seen a lot of people use acrylic paint, nail polish, food coloring. I really like Pearl-Ex pigments. That's another thing that I add in. Like additives don't seem to be any kind of problem. Like you can add gravel to your resin, or sand, or like any kind of like solid additive. It's whenever you start adding in stuff that has other chemicals and water into it that you start, why am I still learning? Sorry. I start running into maybe getting some bubbling and different things going on with my resin. Ooh, my neighbor ruined my rhubarb this year. I'd be cutting a bitch, but I'm just saying. How's the resin goop now? I haven't checked on it. Hey, Randy.
Yeah.
Have you checked on the resin goop?
No.
Okay, we don't know how it's doing. We'll go check on it in a minute. Are you checking on it? Okay, Randy's checking it. I look like a dork all the time. It's okay, though. Like, I have come to terms with just, this is my face now. It's fine. This is for post-drying. Hey, Aria. Aray? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Just became a patron. I'm a wire weaver. So excited to check out the videos. Right on. Well, thank you so much for joining us. What of us? What of us? Google gobble, Google gobble. Okay. Yeah, it's still goop, Randy says. Thank you for checking that, honey. Well, we just made today a couple of messes, and we made this bad boy, which I think I'm actually going to put a bit more extender chain on, just to give me, if you wanted to wear it long. But I'm really excited to get some pictures of this one. If I weren't live streaming on the phone, I'd take you guys out for the photo shoot. That way, eating Pringles. Arai. Right on, Manaya. My next Fimo video. Hopefully next week. I really want to sneaky peeky, but next week I want to make some candy corn polymer clay, like a cane, like a candy corn cane, that you can just slice and reshape to make little candy corn charms. Because I think that would be just ridiculously adorable. Like, I love candy corn. 2 pieces in. 3rd piece, blah, too much. But just those 2 pieces, pure nostalgia, and then the sugar rush hits, and I feel nauseous.
Well, so you'll need to clean that up. But the white mold with the leaf, I pulled it out last time I went to go look at it, and it's completely melted onto the table. So
Just straight into the trash?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Randy. I'll clean that up later. That was a disaster. That resin casting today. Oh no. Alright. Okay. Okay, y'all want to see something nasty? Ooh. It's that time of year. Okay, I'm not even gonna bring the tripod. We'll just Like, doesn't it look like rain? No, it's just, I guess, I don't know, it feels weird. I really need to start waking up earlier in the day. It's like the sun's setting. Okay, let's look at this gnarly leaf. Ew. That's gross. It's dead, Jim.
Get in large ones.
Yeah, large gloves are right there. Yep. I'm really worried about these ones because I love these molds.
I love that.
Ooh, you can see it still. This one's a little better. This is Halloween. This is
Yeah,
Halloween.
resin molds. Bend over.
Huh? Sorry. This is Randy unmolding. Now those molds take quite a stretching.
Do they?
Yeah. Ooh. Did it goop?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's gooping. It's goopy. Gooby, please.
Oh.
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 Ew. Yeah. Bye-bye. Oh. Next. Ooh, it's goopy. Oh, I didn't mix it very good, Mary. Like, I think the proportion was off. Now that one,
Yeah.
well, but it's weird. Ew. What happens if you squeeze it? Ew. Oh. Looks like a crack pipe. Like some of those, they've got these like crystal, not crack pipe. Just they've got like pot
What are you
pipes.
talking about?
Yeah. We'll just wipe them down on the outside and stuff too. Do you actually like that, Marianne? Because I was kind of like bummed out that they have holes in them, but a lot of them, the hole only goes like halfway through. Yeah, that one you kind of have to like peel it. Yeah, like that.
If it'll let
And then
go.
I stick my, like you stick your finger up
Yeah.
the.
I know where to stick my finger. Thank
I know you do that. Oh, I know. Yeah, but no, just like that.
Again,
What?
I know.
Well, positive reinforcement. Don't sass me.
Ooh, it is. It's kind of in there.
Yeah. Ew. Like you can turn it completely inside out.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
It's stuck to a crystal.
Really? Man. In fact, we may keep that one inside out. That way we can just clean it. What happens if you squeeze it?
For the most part, it's hard.
Right on. That's what she said.
Okay, we'll leave it alone.
Oh God, Yvette.
What?
She said it's like a weird circumcision.
Gross. Okay, how many more of these do you get?
These two. What's going on? Ew! Oh, it's dripping. Oh,
Oh, it's dripping.
ew. Gooky. So yeah, disasters in resin.
Okay, I'm not getting those.
No, that's fine. Here, I want to watch you go like that. Oh, did that one turn out just fine?
No.
Okay. Oh, that's disappointing. Yeah.
Oh.
I know. I'm glad that resin doesn't smell. Randy, the gynecologist. Dude, I would pay extra. Like Sorry, I'm
No.
sorry. That was horribly inappropriate. Don't lick
That
it,
one
Daniel.
turned out all right.
Yeah, well, we had one successful.
Nope, it's gone.
Right into the trash. Okay.
Yeah, this guy at the front of him
Squeeze it.
like, broke. He's all hollow in there.
It's like a fruit gusher.
Yes.
No, this wasn't an experiment. I thought I was doing it right.
Everything's an experiment if you fail hard enough.
Yeah. Now that one's just...
Well, it's still got some of its stuff
Yeah.
up there.
Now these ones you might be able to just squeeze right on out. If we're lucky.
I'm not doing those.
Okay.
Those are too difficult.
Fresh gloves. Like, I think I'm going to get like a stick and dig it out. Though also those were near the end of their life. Like a lot of the other ones from that mold batch were cracking. So... Mr. Daniel has a request to see what happens when we smash a goopy one with a hammer.
Well, I don't really have a hammer. I want to get all goopy.
Yeah, we need a slow motion camera for stuff like that.
No.
Well, we'd put up like a splash shield. Well, that and those things cost more than our house.
Yes.
Yeah, I got you. Ah, Gallagher. Yeah. Oh, I know. I love that man so much. I really like this necklace. That's very cool. Hey, Randy. Did you see the necklace we made? Do you want to? And it's reversible.
Yeah. So you ended up not doing anything on top?
Yeah, it's everything else kind of, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then that's how the backside looks.
Oh, that's cool.
I like that it's reversible.
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting. It's definitely fun to make. And I think if I did something with a more regular, like a top drilled quartz point or something than doing more gems along the neckline, I just didn't have anything that wasn't distracting. Like I would have liked...
Looks a little bit like the bottle grotto.
What's a bottle grotto?
It's the second dungeon in the new Zelda game.
Hang that over there. Okay. So now that we've squeezed some... Now remember, kids, it's not a failure if you learn from it. I'm not entirely certain what we've learned yet, except for that. Meow, yeah, I'm not sure what we've learned from it just yet. Huh? Go for it. I should be fine. Thank you for asking. Do y'all want to go see some chickens? Let's go hang out with the birds for a bit, and then we'll probably go after that. Oh, really? I'm gonna go hang out with the chickens. I love you. Thank you for helping me with everything. Okay. Gosh, how are we gonna ship Etsy? Oh, fuck. Okay.
Guess we use your phone's better.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Sorry, it's to be able to use like stamps.com and stuff. The internet's really been giving us some problems. No, yeah, I guess it's just getting dark. Okay, let's turn this around. There they come. Hey, girls. Excuse me. I hear ya. But yeah, so this is the garden. I hear you broken. So we're gonna go over, right? Yeah, cute for y'all. They're disappointed that I didn't actually have any food. I'm gonna get this tripod down. I can't stay out for too long because the mosquitoes are absolutely atrocious. There we go. Come on, girls, let's dig in the dirt. Okay, so I'm just gonna sit here and hang with y'all for a bit while we watch these chickens kick some dirt around. There's one mosquito killed. Wow, Sonara says I have over 100 chickens. I'll be out there soon enough to feed and lock them up, right? Mm-hmm. Oh. Walk, walk. Pepper, how'd you get over there? I'm not entirely certain how, but Pepper's on the wrong side of the fence. So, oh, Pepper. Oh, chicken, my chicken. Give me just a sec. I'm going to try to lure her around the back of the property. Oh, I wonder how long she's been out. Okay. I'm going to leave the camera right here with you guys. I'll be right back. Being a bird. No, you're a good girl. I didn't even think to do a count. Head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we've got everybody now. Good gracious. It does stir in the soil, Manaya, like gets them kind of a little bit more interested in a new spot. Right, Marianne? Oops, zoomed in on accident. How do I unzoom? There we go. Right? The fluffy butts. Okay, I'm getting ate up by mosquitoes, but I am going to let you guys go, and I'm going to feed these girls, and we will go inside and stop feeding the mosquitoes. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. I love my chickens. It's a beautiful day, except for, you know, nature and the sun and bugs. But I will see y'all. We have a video coming out tomorrow that I still need to shoot. So there's that. And then Tuesday's live stream and Wednesday's video and Thursday's live stream. So thank you guys so much, though, for hanging out. It really does mean the world to me. It feels so much better, actually, after hanging out with y'all than what I did when I first woke up today. So, right on. I have Manaya. I'm sorry, I'm really bad about answering messages all the time, because often I'll get a phone notification, so I've gotten the message, and I'll, like, reply in my head, and then forget to, like, go and actually reply. But, bye, guys. Happy crafting. Bye.